Hey everybody, it's me, Liv. So today I'm bringing you a really quick coloring video. I'm using this adorable set from the Not Too Shabby Shop's July monthly kit. Now again, if you are interested in receiving the monthly kits, these are all one-of-a-kind stamps that are designed only for Not Too Shabby Shop, and it comes with paper, ephemera, stamps, and you really just get a great value for your money. So all I'm going to be doing here is taking 3 of the stamps here, and I'm going to go ahead and just create, a little of a scene here as I put them together. I'm using my Misty tool. And once I have that, because I'm planning to use my Copic markers, the best ink to use is going to be Memento ink. Sometimes I do find with clear stamps that I don't always get the first impression as nice as I'd like. Now, some tips for that is you could use some Versamark ink, but I didn't have any that was clean and handy at this time. First, it kind of helps get the what they call prep a clear stamp in order for it to stamp. If not, because I'm using a Misty, it makes it super easy because all I need to do is just stamp it a few times and it comes out great. So once I have it all stamped up, then I'm going to be moving on to some coloring. Now, what you see me using is just this handmade tool I used to create additional pressure on when I am stamping. I'm then going to move on and use one of the sentiments from the set, and this one just says, "Be wonderful." This is a great way just to make a super quick card without having to worry too much about all the other accessories. There's days I love coloring, love adding stamps, and there's days I just like to play with paper. And there's days I like neither one. I like to just create straight from scratch. So today happens to be a coloring day. So I'm going to be starting off with YR04. Now, since bees are traditionally a yellowish color, in order to get like a really rich tone, I'm using this orangey color that once blended really becomes, creates a nice little shadow for them. So now I'm going to move on to Y17 in regards to my Copics. And then initially I had skipped over a color and accidentally went on to Y13. And then I realized it wasn't blending as well because I needed to bring in kind of a bridge color before I skipped all the way to Y13. You can skip all over the color wheel if you understand how to work the color wheel, but it just wasn't blending as well as I needed. So I'm going to go back and then grab out my Y15. And then once I have that, it actually blends a lot better. And you can see it ends up being this really like goldenish yellow, which is what I was looking for when I was trying to work with these bees. So once all that is colored up, I am then going to move on to some Y11 because that kind of just blends all the colors nicely together. Got to do the heart and the wings. For the wings, I really wanted them to kind of stay clear. That's why I picked a very light blue color for them. And then for, which is a B000. Now the flowers, I am just using a dark brown. I believe this is E49. I'm going to go in with R35 just for the center to give it a little bit of a darker color. I'm sorry, R24. And then I'm going to then come back with my YR04 that you had seen earlier that I had used in the yellow. So now I have that. Then I'm going to take out my green, which is G05. And then I'm just going to do the leaves really quick. It doesn't need to have lots of depth because, again, it's super quick. I'm just trying to add that green underneath the leaves. Once I have that set, I then decided like the wings were a little bit too clear for me. So I am going to put a dash of green in the wings just to give them a little bit more depth. Nothing too crazy when I'm doing it. And then it also kind of makes it seem a little sunshiny that way, like the sun's coming in and hitting them, creating this greenish type of color that you might see. So my card is pretty much set. There is my coloring. Then I'm going to grab out a piece of paper for the background. This is actually from the Not Too Shabby Shop July kit as well. It's one of the background papers. Just going to mount it. This is going to stay a super clean and simple card. Not going too crazy. You can really use coloring and stamps in a super quick and fast way without having to worry so much about elaborating lots of layers. You could also make a whole scene out of this. I didn't actually decide to create like the background and things, but that would have been fun too if you were really into it. But this is just a simple card that I need to send out to someone to say thank you. And then I'm going to add, I actually had these in my stash. I don't even know where I got this. I want to say Tuesday morning. It had these adorable little hexagon stickers. So I'm just putting some in one corner, put another one in the other corner, and I am done. I hope you guys enjoyed this super quick video, maybe even got some couple of tips on coloring, and I will see you guys soon. Have a great day. Take care. Bye.